What's up, guys? Corona can't stop us. 39, 36, 37, 38, yeah, 39. We started classes at the park today, at Riverside Park in Benita. We had about 5 people show up this morning, and about 12 people showed up today at 5:30. So please, if you can make them, they're a lot more fun to do with people around. I do have a speaker. I do have a clock. I have it all set up to where we can all do the workout together. We're obviously 6 to 10 feet apart, and we all just get after it together. It was actually a really good time. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The intensity was a lot higher than it was, for me anyway, than it has been for a while. So it was actually a lot harder. But it was a good turnout. Had a good time. So hope to see everyone who hasn't been in yet or been out there yet, maybe tomorrow or the next day. Today's workout, we'll start with a light jog again, about 5 minutes or so. Call it 800 meters or somewhere around that. Light jog, nice stretch afterwards. Today's gonna be all body weight. This is gonna be like a Murph training. So it's gonna be 4 rounds, 800-meter run, 75 air squats, 50 push-ups, in 25 sheet rows, or bent over rows, or ring rows. Yeah, or ring rows. If you are coming to the park, there is an awning, and I went and pulled down all the rings at the gym, so I have about 7 to 8 sets of rings in the back of my truck that I will bring there tomorrow to do the workout. So you will have rings to do your ring rows, so don't worry about bringing a sheet. Don't worry about bringing anything besides water and a can-do attitude. If you're doing it at home, obviously try and use the sheet. It's going to be a little bit better. Or if you have a barbell or dumbbell, use that for your bent over rows. So it's about 800 meters. Hopefully you're using that Drawlit app. You can draw out 400 meters out, 400 meters back. Then you can run that full 800. Then when you come in, 75 full air squats, full complete squat below parallel, hips below parallel, and stand up all the way. Make sure your hips are opening up all the way. Push-ups, make sure your chest touches the ground. Make sure you push off the ground with your quads coming off the ground and your chest coming off the ground at the same time. If you need to use a bench or a chair or a countertop in your house, anything to make it a little bit easier for you to get through the 50 per set, by all means, scale it to your ability of what you can do. If you need to do hand release push-ups, I'm okay with that as well, as long as you are not worming and driving off of your knees at the end. What that looks like is this is what I don't want to see. Okay. The goal is to get your hips and chest to rise at the same pace, so you're using a full press and not driving off your knees. I recommend that when you do push-ups, do them in sets of 5. Start with 1 set here, do another set here, and do another set here, and just change it back and forth as much as you can. You'll hit different areas of your triceps, shoulders, and chest to help you press out every time. Pretty much for everybody, the push-ups are the hardest part. Last is 25 sheet rows or bent over rows. If you have a barbell, do 25 bent over rows. Make it relatively light. I would suggest 95, 65 or less, depending on your strength level. If you have a dumbbell, make it 20 per arm. You're going to be pulling with both arms when you do pull-ups. When we do Murph, hopefully we are open for that. Challenge yourself so we can get a little bit better, so we can PR our Murphs times. Hope to see you at the park soon. Yeah, that's all I got. So 4 rounds, 800-meter run, 75 air squats, 50 push-ups, 25 sheet rows or bent over rows or ring rows. Again, if you come to the park, I will have the ring set up for us. And make sure you stretch after. Obviously stretch your chest, stretch your hamstrings, and stretch your back. A good way to stretch your lats is what you're going to be using, which is muscles here, is to do that downward dog, but bend the knees and drive your head really far through your arms. So if you're here, bend these knees like this, and then really drive that head through. Really push the the farther you can get your nose, or the closer you can get your nose to your knees, the more you'll feel a stretch here in your lats, and that'll really help with your ring rows and the soreness of your lats. Another good thing would be like the Michael Phelps, is where you're bent over and you're slapping. That will also help stretch all that too. That's all I got. So again, 4 rounds, 800-meter run, 75 air squats, 50 push-ups, 25 sheet rows, bent over rows, or ring rows. Hope to see you soon.